Hey, this is Omar, and today I'm gonna talk about my thoughts on the first week of the college season, and I saw a lot of good things out there. A lot of stuff that you know was pretty impressive. Like this dude right here, he had a monster game, man. Like that right there, that was a cool game if you liked offense, Like you saw, your man had 6 touchdowns. That game was insane, if you didn't watch it, you could catch probably the highlights on YouTube somewhere. They scored 40 points in the fourth quarter. Like you don't never see nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So, his performance was up there, pretty memorable. Um, I like the Jackson State, Deion Sanders' son. You know what I'm saying? He looked good with 5 touchdowns. Hopefully they keep winning to where I would like to see him have a solid record so they'll get an opportunity, and I guess the bowl game, to face one of the one of the top tier teams, because they don't really have that, as far as H you know H HBCS. And so hopefully, if Dion he keep getting the talent, like you starting to see like it's going to show, and hopefully, like I said, they'll start getting scheduled. Maybe to one of those other teams. You know what I'm saying? That's the top tier teams. Give them opportunities. Like at the beginning of the season, they'll start challenging them. But if not, they just gotta keep building, and you know, hope an opportunity come later and all that. But they was going through a lot with all the stuff that was going on in Mississippi. So they showed like some great tunnel vision as they came out there and showed out with that impressive performance. Um, Other stuff I was looking at that caught my eye, the Ohio State versus Notre Dame. Shutting down Notre Dame in the second half. That was pretty impressive by Ohio State. I mean, it was just a chill performance though. They didn't really do nothing. Like they monster score was like a methodical win. So with Michigan, doing what they did this week. I'm just curious how they're gonna do the quarterback rotation. I know they're doing that so they don't, lose some of them people to those when they the NIL joints, so uh Michigan, Ohio State. We'll see like if Michigan can show that they wasn't no fluke. But Ohio State definitely looked like they got a squad again, and they're going to be on another collision course at the end of the year. Alabama came out there and did their thing. They talking about they gonna be favored like double digit favorites for the whole season. So I'm like, damn, that's saying something, because they, that this mob, that means this mob might be one of their better mobs that they've had in recent years. Well, the other last great mob they had was the 2018 crew. That was pretty thorough and stuff. So, yeah, I'm kind of curious to see how that SEC shakes out. Georgia came out there, and they put a hurting on Oregon. It was pretty bad, you know what I'm saying? And then I liked what I saw from Florida. Florida versus Utah. Utah should have won that game. Richardson, quarterback for Florida, he was looking real good, especially running the ball. So I'm thinking if he keep it up, he might be in discussions for the the Heisman later on in the season. And I saw the Clemson win last night. Um, I mean, they won, but the quarterback, he still ain't impressed me. And maybe they had to do a drop off as far as talent because they went from Deshaun right to Trevor Lawrence, and so this guy seems right now he's more a college quarterback than a pro quarterback. I sometimes I see his mechanics. He still got to work on a few things to be considered that upper tier. But yeah, some of these places had some good ass quarterback play though over the weekend. I like the dude. What's his name? O'Connell. Yeah, O'Connell from Purdue. He looked alright, and like the guy in the picture for sure. Bryce, he was doing this thing, and like I said, Deion Sanders' son. The Georgia quarterback, he was dominating. And then yeah, I was also real impressed with USC. I'm trying to see how fast Lincoln Riley's going to turn them around, and by well, they got a big ass game this week versus Stanford. Stanford won 4 of the 5 past home games versus USC, so that's gonna be a good matchup. They're gonna have to get these wins up if they can. They possibly could have a big game with Utah later on in the season. That's gonna be some playoff implications probably. And what's the other one? Yeah, that's it though. That's it though. But yeah, overall, it was a cool weekend to start you off like with your appetizer, because the main course is gonna be this coming week, starting off with Thursday. But definitely, it gets you going. Like people that's been, you know, like geeking for football, you saw a little bit of that, and so you said, all right, it's back. And so the college season definitely going to be good. In the next couple of years, when they add those extra teams into the playoff, it should make that much even better, because every year at the end of the year is always 5, 6, 7, 8 all be like, well, we still feel like we one of the top tier teams, but if they get 12, I mean, you pretty much can't even have an argument after that. It's going to be hands down. The best team is going to be shown. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to be no type of discussion. It shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I'm thinking maybe they doing that so I guess they don't have to keep having these SEC championship games. But we'll see, because it probably still be there because. Um, you know, Texas and stuff. Texas is going to be good in these next couple of years. So Alabama might dust them off on Saturday, but once Manning get down there, and if they keep on bringing in some high recruits, then Texas definitely gonna put their name back in the hat. But right now they still building, so they like a sleeping giant. But I think they gonna be coming up next. They up next. That's what I mean to say. Yeah, they up next. But all right, that's just my quick take on the first week of the season. All right, I get at you.